Hello, everybody. How is it going today? Okay, I am excited. I have not done a gaming stream in a good long while. Well, outside of course, my raid group. I want to get back to doing stuff like this, just partially as an excuse to play more variety of games. Let's see, who do we have here so far? We've got Tactician Geek, Catgirl Real, and Deca Real. Good to see all of you. Hope you're doing all right. I am very excited to play this game. Um, I did watch a Let's Play of this about a decade, probably more ago, but so I kind of know the broad strokes of what happens, but it was so long ago I have very little memory. So general plan is I kind of want to experiment a little bit. Well, one, I want to do this to get back into like regular gaming with just a variety of games. Um, but also I want to do a little bit of an experiment. When Xenoblade X comes out in a few months, I want to stream that in a format where I could then cut it up into a Let's Play format. So I also want to use the stream to kind of experiment with like 30 minutes or so of gameplay, take a break, then get back to gameplay, and then take a break. Kind of that vibe. Just kind of see if that would work going forward with like any future games. I'm probably not going to do that with too many of my Let's Plays on my main YouTube channel. I just want to, experiment with it, see if it is something that I could do. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. So we've got... So that's PlayStation. That's, I'm assuming, Xbox. Then this would be Nintendo. Oh, there's multiple PlayStation formats. Okay, this is PS5. Yeah, this is first playthrough of Ghost Trick. I saw somebody play it like over a decade ago, so very loose knowledge of what happens. I would still say like no spoilers because it has been so long. Yeah, that makes sense. Down here, confirm cancel is Japanese versus US PlayStation. Um, so yeah, this is PS4, this is PS5, this is Xbox, I'm pretty sure. I think this is Switch. Alright, let's go with this. Let's go with... I'm playing on PS5 controller, so let's play with the PS5 controller display. Understandable, Decarilf. Alright, and while we're doing gameplay segments, I am probably not going to be reading chat too much. Well, I'll read chat, but I'm not going to be responding to chat too much. We can catch up when we take the, quick breaks between little gameplay segments. It's part of the experiment. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and I can always change things up for future streams. I just want to try this for today. Okay, let's check the volume real quick before we get in. How am I sounding? I'm thinking the game sounds a little loud on my end, so I'm gonna lower it. And how does that sound? How does that sound? Good balance? Me up? Game up? Okay, perfect. If this is good, then that's perfect. Let's check options real quick. I assume this is just gonna be same as before. Oh. Interesting that it's opening Steam for that. I probably don't need to adjust this too much. Yeah, no, it was fine as is. Oh, you can customize left and right background pattern. Interesting. I don't like that it's on keyboard controls. I'm sure it'll be fine in-game, because it's controlling fine on controller right now. I'm curious what's in extras. I'm gonna leave that be for now. Alright, let's get started in 3, 2, 1... Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there, a woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has gotta be me, no question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who can save her. What the? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head? Who are you? No time for introductions now, you have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with the D-pad. Alright, hey everyone, and welcome to Ghost Trick. I have never played this game before. I have seen a playthrough many years ago. I barely remember anything. And I'm very excited to be playing this for you today. This is an experimental thing I'm doing. I'm actually streaming this live on Twitch, and then I'm gonna try cutting it up into actual individual videos for YouTube later. We will see how that goes. If the experiment's a failure, it's a failure. I've got a lovely Twitch chat here with me today. I'm not going to be reading out their comments as we go through, but they are going to be enjoying the game with me. So let's get started moving our soul with the D-pad. Congratulations! Your soul has now possessed the crossing gates. So what, now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. Okay, I've kind of got a feeling of how this is gonna go. We're gonna raise the crossing gate and we're gonna knock the gun out of his hand, I'm assuming. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. Heh. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Let's raise the gates. Knocked it right out of his hands. Oof! Hold it! Well played. Oh, what just happened? That was one of your powers at work, a ghost trick. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right, you manipulated that object with the power of the dead, a ghost trick. I have to do it. They said the title of the game, roll credits. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press X. Now the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yeah, that's not good, is it? No, not really, voice in my head. Who are you anyway? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with ghosts and possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, eh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. Alright. Oh, that is interesting. Can't reach that, but we can reach the guitar. I see, a guitar then, is it? Ahem. Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach chords that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Alright, let's strum the guitar. Who's there? That works! Hold it! That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. No time to be picky, I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude, it's admirable, truly, but... Okay, what happens if we actually possess our dead body? Do we become a zombie? Our corpse is already decaying, right? But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what, why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. This is not gonna go well, is it? Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead and try X. What are we gonna do? Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Well, that's impolite. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. Feels a little arbitrary, but sure. You gotta be kidding! Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. Use the D-pad to move it in any direction you want. Just don't question the fact that this is video game mechanics we're discussing. Well, sister, this is it. I guess, to be fair, we are a ghost possessing inanimate objects. Video game mechanics aren't that out there. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Damn. Out of my way. It's done. I'm on my way. Now that is a badass pose to fall in. That's pretty good. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Hello there! How are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy what happened tonight. I can't believe the Pixar lamp is talking to me. Ah, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ah, so it's you. You were that voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind, with his lights. You know, beam, light. Moving on. That's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true, for now. For now? I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you, anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. So, for those who are less familiar with this game, this is actually made by Shu Takumi, who wrote the original Ace Attorney trilogy. And I am a big fan of Ace Attorney, so I am very much excited to see what this game has in store. Alright, that thought bubble you just pressed, those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices, and what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are a sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And L1 is your ticket in. The best thing to do is to try it. L1, eh? Guess I'll press it. Okay, I think I see how this is gonna work. We can't reach you directly, so we're going to need to jump to other objects. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. So in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time, circle is your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck, we're counting on you. Huh? Who's this we? I had the same thoughts. Who is this we? Alright, back to the living world and unfold it. Okay, that'll let me get to the lamp. Got it. Over to you? Huh, that's funny. What is? They're different. My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. One has a menacing aura, the other is very bright. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power, what else? Another one? Now let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? I thought we already determined that nothing will happen. Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? And I'm gonna stretch out my neck real far so you can reach. What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute, what's going on here? It looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious? But she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. Sentences you hear in everyday conversation. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh sure, you make it sound so easy, desk lamp. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. Wait, but hold on. Could we go back and do that on our corpse too and figure out how we died? Maybe we could save her with a living body? But this is crazy! None of it makes any sense! We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second, I still don't know what you're talking about. Heh, you'll see. You'll see. Alright! Let's go back in time. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. Wake up, are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead! Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsik left in this country. Temsik? What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is, you've got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy Wrecking Ball stays right up there where it belongs. You would just say this out loud, sir? What a wild thing to say, right before murdering someone. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Oof! Hold it! Who's there? Hold it! A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. We sure went back in time to just watch it all happen again. And there you have it, the last 4 minutes of her life. No! It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, eh? Ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like, too. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Gotta say, the visuals, very, very pretty. I know this was originally a DS game. They did a fantastic job bringing this up to HD. So this is 4 minutes ago, eh? Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse is your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in then. Okay, we got 4 minutes. They really do put us on a time limit. There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You'd better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. Who are you? Okay, the last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right, have a look at the right side of the screen. The right side, eh? The sand on the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. You know, as someone who loves Majora's Mask, you'd think this would be very appealing to me, but no, I'm just feeling the stress already. Up you go, then. Alright, up, nope, not, oh, wait, actually, we can roll the tire. Stand up the mannequin, that works. Then open the fridge. Oh, I really like this. This is good. Click. Oh no, gun's getting ready. Who are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsik left in this country. Temsik? What in the world is that? Uh-oh, her time is running out. Okay, let's close the refrigerator so we can get back over. Then through the blender, through the fan, turn on the fan. I guess we're gonna blow the flag. Ah, okay, that's a problem. Let's turn it back off. Now, turn it on, and while it's spinning up, get over there. Alright, lift me up. That's... Okay, the good news is time does pause. Oh! There we go. Okay, the blender pulls the cord and we go up. So long, sister. Just a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. Hold it! Who's there? God, that poor guitar is just getting the shit kicked out of it. Hold it! Now's your chance to change her fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Second tries, that is. Alright, let's pedal this bike. Time is almost up. You have to change your fate before the countdown reaches 0. Time doesn't pass when I'm in the ghost world. You better possess something fast. Okay, so bike was not it. Handles. Jump scare! Damn it, what's going on here? You know, it feels good to be on the delivering end of a jump scare for once. Now I see why horror developers love to stick that in their games. Nearsighted Jigo never misses, as long as the target is within point-blank range. Alright, friend that we're trying to save, please stay out of point-blank range. You heard what he said. It looks like you made it in time, just barely. Yep, she's still alive. Okay, something I'm wondering is it kind of feels like the passage of time isn't actual time. It feels like it is scripted until you get to a specific moment where it becomes an actual time pressure to figure out the solution quickly. But it seemed like actually getting up there wasn't actually on a time limit. It was just a scripted thing to add a feeling of pressure. That's fair. I'm not complaining about that. It's just good to know if I'm correct about that, because that does take a little bit of the pressure off, which is nice. Yep, she's still alive. And that in that split second, hope was born. Just now her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Heck yeah, push that sand back up the hourglass. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The bridge is up. Okay, real quick, we're going to hop over to the pedals, pedal forward so we can move. Now then, ladder, we can extend the ladder. That's because I put it up. Or is it a step ladder, perhaps? Street light, can't do anything with that. There's no tricks there. I bet you're wondering what's going on over there, right? Oh, that's right, if I want to take a look, I can move the screen. Exactly. Okay. Hold on. Pause. Actually. Okay. She's fine, I guess. We can try retracting the ladder, see if it smacks him in the head? Nope. This time I mean it. Oh dear. That's a problem. Street light. I can't reach that from here. It feels like there's nothing I can really do at this point from here. So I'm going to retract the ladder. Can we pedal again? No, 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 no. Oh, oh, I see. I see, I see, I see. Let's go. Let's go. I better move fast. You hear something? Okay, move, 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 move. Extend that ladder. Up, 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 and... down goes the wrecking ball. Ha! Beautiful. How does it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger is gone? Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. Alright, awesome. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. When I came back to the present, it was raining. And I think with that, we're going to take a quick break, and I will be back shortly to continue with more Ghost Trick. Alright, that was a good first puzzle. Yeah, good point. It is, good point, Tactician Geek. It is a tutorial. So it would make sense for it to not actually be on the strictest time limit. Good to see you, Coolio. I see that you're doing your roulettes right now and have us on in the background. Lurking is always acceptable. I don't know Raocow. I think I've heard the name, but I don't think I ever watched them. And yeah, every time the shooter said hold it, I really, really, really wanted to try and do a Phoenix Wright voice, but I don't have that voice. Okay, that's a good start. I saw that the damn ads ran while we were right at the end of that. Apologies to anyone who got by the ads. I tried to get Twitch to do them a little bit less frequently, but sadly they decided to run right in the middle of that. Okay, good to hear the ad break was short. I would like to try and run like 3-minute ads during each of these break sections. Here, let's do that. Just to appease Twitch and give people like a moment to get up and take a break. True, you can avoid ads for the low, low price of $6 a month. Is it 6 or is it 5? And like, I understand Twitch wants to run ads frequently. Bandwidth is very expensive, especially with how many people are streaming all the time. I get it. It's just also very frustrating that it sometimes pops up like right before a good moment for the ads to pop up. Let's see. It looks like it might... Nope, it's not gonna let me run an ad to appease it. It'll run one 30 minutes from now. Not much I can do about that. Okay. Bumped up by $1 last year. I am going to go refill my water real quick, and then when I get back, we will continue. And if I have to, I will snooze the next ad just long enough so that we can get through the next section of the game. Hello, hello, I return with water. I always think of water in ounces, so I did the calculation recently and realized, oh, I drink 64 ounces of water a day? That's 4 pounds of water. 4 pounds! That's so water. Water's good, though. Stay hydrated. Not so hydrated that you literally drown yourself, but stay hydrated. Alright. Water. The source of all life. I've been replaying Xenoblade 1 in preparation for Xenoblade X. I am at the end of the game. I'm literally at the point of no return. I'm wrapping up side quests right now. It has been so fun to revisit Xenoblade 1. Cannot wait to get to the rest of the series too, which will be very, very soon. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. As before, I will be reading the chat, but I'm not going to be responding while we are in the gameplay segments. Just kind of alternating. I feel like I have seen some streamers, one in particular who I really enjoy, use this format of like gameplay and then take a break to talk with chat for a little bit and then gameplay, and I really like that format. It's something I'd been thinking about even before I started watching that streamer. So I like it, and I hope it ends up working well. Definitely a little bit insecure about this because I have not been a regular streamer basically ever. So I know I'll build up the confidence as I do it more. All right, let's begin. Alright, hey everyone, and welcome back to more Ghost Trick. Last time, we saved a woman from her unfortunate fate of getting shot by a nearsighted assassin. Dropped a wrecking ball on him, and it rolled away with him flat to it. Alright, when I came back to the present, it was raining. I had saved the life of the stranger now sitting forlornly in the rain, even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. Achoo! A stranger. That word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you anyway? Are you the Pixar lamp? Just call me Ray. Sorry, I just had a flashback to Ace Attorney Investigations. As in, Ray of Light in the Darkness. Heh. Ray, huh? So you aren't gonna tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memory of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute, these powers of the dead. Yes? I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. Alright, I guess that explains the question I had last time. You're kidding! You only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death. I mean, to be fair, if that was possible, would anyone ever die? In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? You know what? That's fair. Very well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death, as well you should. I will, but let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy. You start with her. The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right, and not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right, never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? She's the key to everything we lost? She's the key we lost? You'll know soon enough, when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Press L2 to view a record of what you've learned, and be sure to check it out now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. The phone book? Alright then, I wish you good luck. Okay, let's check this phone book. Oh, phone book's over here. Junkyard, the place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and a red-haired woman who might have information about my death. Okay, me the mystery. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. I'm trying to regain my lost memory and find out the truth behind my death. My only lead is the red-headed woman who witnessed that death. The red-headed target. Can we please find her name, actually? I really want to know her name. A woman who was at the scene of my death. I don't know her name or anything else about her. She's already been killed once by the hitman, and I saved her with my powers of the dead. I like that even in this little image of her, she's still sneezing into her hand. Ray of Light. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. I love that he's dancing. That's so cute. And Hunter in the Dark. He calls himself Nearsighted Jigo. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the red-headed woman and me, but he's gone now due to an unfortunate accident that definitely was not our fault. We didn't do anything to kill this guy. Alright, let's get down there. I guess we can pedal the bike? Nope, that's not gonna work. We can shimmy the bike? This is fun. I'm really liking this game so far. Alright, open up the umbrella, and down we go. Please pick me up, ma'am. Please pick me up. What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself? Oh my goodness! Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers! If only. Kitty! Kitty! God, that is still such an incredible pose that he landed in. I love it. It looks like she's saying something to herself, but unfortunately I can't hear her from here. That's no problem for ghosts like us, as long as your target's not too far away. Just like you do with your own thought bubbles. If you tap the thought bubbles to the living, you can listen in on what they're saying. Maybe I'll just take a little listen then. Always watch for the thought bubbles of the living. They might give you some important clues. Alright, let's... I guess not move back into our body. We're in the umbrella, so we should be right next to her. But seriously, what in the world just happened? Ooh, a note! Let's examine it! I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, eh? No, I don't remember writing it, but even more importantly, there it is. I was waiting for it. I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you've realized where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in around this time too? Oh yeah! I love his facial expressions. I love when he's like surprised or shocked by something, what his hair does. It's done. I'm on my way. That telephone call. Exactly, in other words, at this very moment on the other end of the telephone line is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. Alright, into the telephone. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Fa ha ha! So that's him, eh? The man who stole my life. That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. And that would be, the dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done all I can to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery to find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? The desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Yeah, like, you're holding so much information back that would help a lot if you would tell us. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. And that's why it's a phone book. Got it. Alright then, on to Sys 1729. And so the story of the search for myself begins, a story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning I will cease to exist, and I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? Alright, we got a new illustration of the junkyard. A new song for 4 minutes before death. A new illustration of the assassin. And yeah, let's save. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who is sure to know the answers to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. At the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting, it's all so sudden. I'm not sure what I'm really prepared for what's to come. This man is very ostentatious. Oh my goodness. Yes, if what I read in this file is true, This woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased. Tonight. Confound that nearsighted Jigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight. Not to worry, sir. I have already taken the next step, sir. Rude? The poor thing didn't do anything to you. Why'd you slap it? Yes. But I say the last thing I ever expected was to talk to the target herself. Even if it was only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, it put me in quite the tizzy there for a moment. Fahaha! What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishings, this oddly refined music, and that odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure. These people are assassins. And what's more, that red-headed woman is another of their targets. That file the old man has. Maybe it'll give me some more information on my redhead. Alright, updated our phone book. Oh, this music is a lot. Alright, real quick, let's check in on the updated notes. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. He wants me to find out the truth behind the mysterious things happening in this town tonight. The eyebrowed villain, the man who gave nearsighted Jigo the order to kill. He's probably behind my death, and the red-headed woman's death too, but his motives are unknown. And Masked Muscle Man, he appears to be the old man's servant. He operates the machines in the strange room expertly. Alright, Junkyard, the place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and a red-haired woman who might have information about my death. And Luxurious Parlor, a mysterious room, the mysterious old man who stole my life, and his equally mysterious underling are hanging out here. The room appears to have been equipped with many mysterious devices. Everything's a mystery. Okay, I could dial the telephone and scare the crap out of him, but let's examine the road! It seems this file contains some information about that redhead, but I can't read it when it's closed. Great Scott! Did you see that? The file reared up and snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off. Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target, Miss Lynn, is no longer a threat, sir. Bah, that's not what I'm talking about, man! Lynn, eh? So that's her name, is it? But this file, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all. Might I suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir? Again! So rude! It didn't do anything to you. Oh god! And we're in the vault. You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir. Help! I'm trapped! Darn, this is a pickle. The phone and I got put away neatly, and the only thing I've learned is the name Lynn. This sure is a weird room. I've traveled through the phone line to get here, but where exactly is here? And who exactly are these people? God, wouldn't I like to know. Okay, I can't escape the file, so that's good. The projector? Let's fuck with them a little bit. Egad, man, are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. It appears the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir. Oh, thank goodness, it's always been malfunctioning. We have an excuse. Bah, granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing, but our use of it is just plain off, confound it. Yes, in any case, I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man. As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir? Ooh! Yes! Hey, that's... yes, Sissel. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we'll have the power to change the world, sir. Yes, it's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. And that is why we can't afford to trust that Sissel. No, we must be very careful. But I'm dead. Sissel. That must be my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. A deal, eh? What could that be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder? God, it'd be a very funny twist if it turns out we were the villain. We are completely prepared for tonight, sir. That grape is multiplying. I saw that. Yes. No, all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success. Watch this. Look, the bottom right grape just cloned itself. One thing's clear, these villains seem to know me. And another thing, there seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lynn. Why else would our names both come up here like this? Okay, so I mentioned before that I did watch a playthrough of this game like a decade or more ago. I remember a few like very broad strokes details, but I don't remember the details. So I'm going to have hypotheses probably as we go through the game, just on what's going on, and if my hypotheses are based a little bit in the information I vaguely remember, apologies. I don't remember the details, so I'm not going to be that close, I don't think. Current thought is Sissel was in a semi-alliance with the villains and was going to sell them something. It sounds like they were talking about a deal. So maybe he was going to sell them something, or he had something for them, or they were going to team up or something. But for some reason, my brain's saying there was a sale going to happen. They don't trust Sissel, so they weren't like close allies. They came into contact through some means. But because we died and lost our memory, we are no longer the villain because we don't have the context of our life that led us to being the villain, which would be a very, very fun twist. That's about all I have at the moment, so let's move around. Nothing we can do with a lamp. I would love to get down there. We can try and operate it again. That'll let me move down to the painting, which doesn't quite get me down to everything else. Where's your head, man? I told you I don't wish to see this face. My apologies, sir. It appears to be another malfunction, sir. Well, get it fixed, man, unless you want to see me malfunction. Ooh, I would actually very much like that. Certainly, sir. Alright, flip it around, flip me back to the bottom I think you're gonna take me to. Good. These guys murdered me and now they're targeting the redhead. What kind of connection did we have with each other? Okay, now I can get down here to the fruit or to the keyboard. Control panel. Yes, okay, there's the phone. It's a miserable state of affairs when I can even be startled by a telephone that doesn't even ring. Egad! It's even more pathetic to be startled by the same telephone twice. Bah! The problem must be solved, sir. The Miss Lynn problem, sir. What? Lynn? Yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago, didn't you, my good man? Yes, sir. I sent one step ahead Tango to her apartment, sir. That telephone call must be him reporting in, sir. Very good, very good. Lynn is in danger again. I get the feeling she's already dead. Alright, let's get moving. Into the phone? This is one step ahead Tango. I'm at the target's apartment now. And, out with it, man. Have you taken care of her? No, she isn't back yet. What? It only stands to reason. If the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step ahead now, would they? I don't get it. But in any case, man, once you've taken care of her, then you'll promote me to the head of the Hitman division. Bah, no, man. Now you're even getting one step ahead of me. We can discuss my new salary later. Great Scott, now you're even getting one step ahead of your last one step ahead. I'll get back to my job now, sir. Confound it, you're even hanging out one step ahead. What did he say, sir? He asked me to raise his salary. What will you do, sir? Maybe I'll give him someone nearsighted Gigo's pay. Lynn, I can't lose her. She's my only lead if I ever hope to solve the mystery of me. Alright, then let's get out of here. To Lynn's apartment. And actually, this feels like a good spot to take a break now that we've learned a bit of information about ourselves and about Lynn. When we come back, we're going to be heading off to Lynn's apartment to save her from one step ahead. Oh, it won't let me pause. Fair enough. Alright. Continues to be good. And just in time because Twitch wants to run an ad break, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. But yeah, Lynn, really... I saw you going off about it, Catgirl Real. Lynn really does love sneezing right into her hand. Nasty, nasty. I know she's all shaken up from almost being, assassinated, but... Elbow, please! That should be a habit! So, how is everyone doing tonight? I'm enjoying the game a lot so far. Oh right, ads. The only person who can see this right now is Tactician Geek. I gotta say, the music is not fitting for the situation, which is, fair. It's the diegetic music. Makes sense it would not be fitting. This man is just relaxing and enjoying himself while Lynn's about to get killed, but God, it feels weird to be paused at this moment. Yeah, you've been playing through Rift Apart again, right? How's that going? It sounded like you were near the end last I heard. I saw that! I got that ad earlier! Selling cars as mounts, trying to appeal to gamers. Oh my god. I can't wait to eventually replay Rift Apart, but that'll be when the Let's Play series gets that far. Next game's Deadlock, so I'm still a ways off. I guess I don't have to wait for the Let's Play series to get that far. I could just play it again, but... I kind of want to wait. Oh, good to hear that the PC port's good. I mean, sad to hear that it crashed on you the other night, but... Good, good. Okay, I think ads should be over for everyone at this point. For those coming back from ads, how's your night going? Gonna take a couple more minutes just to keep hydrating before I hop back into the game. Oh yeah, you have been sick. Sorry to hear that. Glad you're getting over it. Oh, good news on the experiment side of this. I actually have the local copy of this recording at higher than 1080p. I have it big enough that the game itself is 1080p on the recording. And it's being downscaled for Twitch because Twitch doesn't like bigger resolutions from what I can tell. But on my local recording, I've got it big enough that the game itself on screen is 1080p, so I can kind of crop it down to the game for the YouTube version, while also keeping like the full screen with chat for like the VOD version. So far, not a single frame drop, which this isn't a very graphically intense game, but given I am streaming, recording, and playing a game at the same time on my desktop, I'm really happy that it's going pretty smoothly. Like, no issues at all so far. Very, very promising. Okay, let's go ahead and hop back in now. Just as soon as my water bottle's strap stops falling on me and distracting me. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ghost Trick, where last time we learned quite a bit. Well, not as much as I'd like, but we learned our name, Sissel, and we learned the name of the redheaded woman who we helped and has information about us, Lynn. But now Lynn is going to be assassinated at her own apartment, so we're gonna go save her. Off we go to Lynn's apartment. The telephone line guided me to Lynn's apartment. Fortunately, Lynn isn't here yet, but unfortunately, the hitman is. And there are a couple of other unfortunate little developments waiting for me, it seems. Oh! It looks like there's an unlucky little lady here tonight. And an even unluckier little doggy. Oh no! Oh! I recognize this dog. This dog's also an Ace Attorney. Shu Takumi loves to put his dog Missile in his games. I recognize Missile. Hi, Missile. Rest in peace, Missile. Unfair what they have done to you. The poor brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress. If Lynn came home now, I have to do something about this situation, and fast. At least I'm pretty sure Missile is his dog. He puts a dog named Missile in a lot of his games. I am assuming it is his dog. It feels a reasonable assumption. Okay, I can extend the umbrella. I guess we can go back 4 minutes before Missile's death? Huh? Where am I? And more to the point, who am I? Who am I? Are you talking to me? Of course, do you see anybody else around here? If I remember right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts reach the other person directly. I guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. This is your mistress's apartment, and you are presumably the little doggy who died here. Died? So I'm dead, huh? Let's see, the dead lose their memories. They even forget what they look like. And so that's what this blue flame shape is all about. Oh! There's no time to lose! Miss Camilla! My Miss Camilla is in trouble! You mean you remember? You know who you are? That's right, I'm Missile! Nice to meet you! I'm a Pomeranian. Well, I guess now I know it's possible for the dead to regain their memories. Thanks to this little doggy. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! My Miss Camilla is in trouble, and I vowed to devote my life to protecting her. But I died before I could rescue her. How could I let her down like this? So, you're more worried about your mistress's safety than your own death, eh? I like your moxie, little doggy. Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before this little guy's death. Time to save this his life. Updated the phone book. Alright, let's head back. Time to save Missile. Let's see, first of all, I'd better see what I can find out about your death, little guy. Excuse me, but where exactly are we? Huh? You followed me? I followed you. You brought me with you. One or the other. It looks like the dead can move around together. This is the land of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means you're gonna save Miss Camilla, doesn't it? Aren't you even surprised? I mean, we just traveled through time and... Not especially. I mean, Miss Camilla can walk around on 2 legs, but I can't do that. So if she can do that, then it's not so strange that you can walk back through time. Hell yeah! I love Missile already. So that's the way your mind works, eh? I guess that's reasonable enough. Come on, let's get started. Okay, first we watch your last 4 minutes unfold, then we use what we learned to save Camilla. Just like when I saved Lynn at the junkyard. If we watch closely, we ought to be able to get a few leads. Keep your eyes open. Of course. Leave it to me to sniff out a few clues. Yippee, you found the remote! Also, how many tails does Missile have? That's so cute, though! Shut that mud up! No, Missile, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight. If it barks again, I'll knock this wall down. And then you'll be paying for the damages, though you look like you could afford it. You don't want to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Okay, I did notice the lamp fell when she knocked, so that is something that we could possibly make use of. Why do you like to bark so much anyway? You sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn, I really wanted to watch TV too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music. Oops! Phew, that was close. God, this game just has a really good vibe and style to it. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. Down goes the donuts. Oh no, she can't hear! She has her AirPods in! I'll knock this wall down! Okay, so she doesn't hear him come in because she has her headphones on. So maybe we could get her to actually... Oh no! Maybe we could get her to actually drop the headphones in the water. That would damage them, which sucks, but it would also mean she's not listening to them and she can actually, you know, hear the guy coming in. I don't really like it when jobs outside the original scope crop up. I have to put it down as a separate charge and accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid. Oh, that's really upsetting. That's really fucking upsetting, though. So that's the whole dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died. Wow, look at that! I'm dead! I'm kinda shocked to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started on saving her. Wow! Missile just does not give a shit! I don't know how I feel about that. I love your attitude, but I don't know how I feel about you caring so little about your own life. But let's see, how are we gonna do this? It seems to me the easiest way would be for you to take a big bite of that man's legs. Oh, I don't think I could do that. Whenever somebody I don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, welcome! I can't help it! Okay, then I guess the only thing we can do is get the little lady to help herself somehow. Oh, I don't think she could do that. Did you notice her putting on those red things on her head? Red things? Oh, you mean the headphones? Whenever she puts those red things on, that's it! I can call her name until my throat is sore, but she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate those red things. You're right. With those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. Okay, thought. We could turn on the TV so that Missile is barking on the TV and draws the lady over to slam on the door. As the headphones are falling, that could possibly cause her to drop the headphones, just the startling from the knocking on the wall. So that's probably going to be the first thing I try. So maybe that's our first lead. Now we know we have to do something about that. Okay. Let's, I guess, hop around. Oh, that could also work. That could also work. I'm kind of stuck here for now. Yippee! Found the remotes! Well, can't really change the little lady's fate by just standing around watching. That intruder in black will be entering this room in just about four short minutes. And my ghost tricks can only get me so far. If I want to save the little lady, I'm gonna have to get her cooperation. And the first step is to get rid of anything that might get in the way. I guess, I guess we can try and get her attention? Ah, so close. Yeah, okay, we're going to need to open the door to knock her off balance when the headphones fall. Too bad I can't actually go into the headphones. Though there's the donut cart, there's the TV, there's a lot of things that we can make use of. You don't want her to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Why do you like to bark so much anyway? Sure, cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn, I really wanted to watch TV too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music. Dang it! That did not quite work. Okay. Let's start up with the folding umbrella. Okay. She should come over here in a minute. No? Uh-oh, this isn't good. Miss Camilla's gonna put those red things on her head. Yes, I know, and once she gets them on, it's all over. She won't be able to hear a thing. What can I do? There we go! Oh no! Darn! How did I manage to do that? Lynn just bought those headphones too. I will say, Lynn kind of gives me Athena Sykes vibes just visually. The fact that the headphones came from her also gives me Athena Sykes vibes. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? Missile likes this idea. Darn, now I can't even listen to music either. I think the gods are playing tricks on me tonight. Forgive me, Miss Camilla. I'm only doing it to save you. So what, now you think you're one of the gods, eh? Huh? No, never mind that. The important thing is we managed to change the situation. That's true. At least now we can use the little lady's ears to help us. Okay, so now... the donuts were next. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. We can go up to... We can move the carts. No donuts for you. No donuts for you. Where'd the donuts go? Okay, that puts her further from the door, which is neat. That also lets us get over to the star ornament. Ooh, okay. Can we jump to the... there's a rat. If I could get to the rat... oh, rat's gone. But the ornament fell. Ooh, okay. Let's go back. I've got a few thoughts. I want to go probably turn on the star ornament and then rock the bowl. Okay, she's not looking. Let's zoom. Where'd the donuts go? I love that she just moves over to follow the donuts. Okay. Rock the bowl. Okay, this is moving. So I can get over to the painting. Missile versus Rat, who will win? Missile, if you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. If you keep this up, that wall is gonna come down on our heads before we know it. But you'll protect me if anything bad happens, right, Missile? Of course I will! That's quite a big promise for a little fellow. The poor little guy's up against some formidable opponents. The man in black and the woman in purple. Okay. There we go, now I can get to here. Not quite sure what that does for me yet. Can't turn you on. Here, let's go back here and then Sissel has thoughts. Oh, Missile has thoughts. Wow, you sent that thing flying. I like to tidy up by shoving eyesores under the sofa. Hey, how come you're looking at me when you say that? Rude! Hey, wait a minute. Under the sofa, eh? That might be a spot the hitman wouldn't look. Come to think of it, Miss Camilla climbs under the sofa all the time, trying to catch me. You're a naughty little doggy, aren't you? So my new plan is to hide the little lady under the sofa. The only problem is, how do I lead her under there? Well, Missile just said she follows Missile under the sofa all the time. So if we can get Missile under there... We can move her back this way. Okay, yep, there it is. That's how I do this. Yeah, so what we need to do is rolling the donut over on the right side was not a good idea. I want to roll it over on the left side so I can then have the door underneath the kitchen area, knock that donut under the sofa, and then she follows the donut. But then what do I do with the ornament? I guess I could use the ornament later? But I think this is what I need to do. Interesting puzzle. Oh, it opens that way. So maybe not. I'm gonna try and save that donut until I know for a fact that it would be useful to have. Also, I would love to be able to get up there. Okay, that gets that ornament right there. Then I can fling this over. And off we go to the other side. Now then. I don't know if this would actually work. No, it's not quite in the— Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh my god, the poor mouse! Oh my god! I need a moment. Oh my god, we killed that poor mouse! That was awful! Holy crap! That got me! I did not expect that to happen! Wow, you said that thing flying! Don't call it a thing! Okay. You like to bark at things that move. Miss, if you bark like— Okay. Okay, so we need to get him barking while he's under the sofa. Is this a case of we need to time it? Why do you always give your mistress so much trouble? Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. But when that little guy starts squeaking, it gets me all in an uproar. And when I bark, Miss Camilla always comes over and gives me a nice hug. We might be able to take advantage of that piece of information. Okay, so Donut gets Missile barking, which gets her moving to where Missile's at. So ideally, I would like the Donut to fall under the couch. Huh? How? Wherever the donut falls, the rat shows up to check it out. And then you go bark at the rat. And then our little lady comes to you to quiet you down. Yes, that's just the way things work, I'm afraid. So in other words, the donut can be the bait that will lead the little lady to where we want her. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, let's go back again. We've got a lot more information now. A much, much better idea of what we're going to be doing here. Oh, I feel so bad for the rat, though. It did not deserve to get yeeted like that. Okay, ornament fell. That's moving. Let's try this. Perfect. This is a game of experimentation. Whee! Yes! There we go. That's what I wanted. Missile, no! What are you doing under here, you silly boy? Oh, my little Missile, you're always doing the cutest things. Now stay there. Yes! Nobody's here, eh? My prey's bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meanwhile. Thief! He stole the donut! There, our little lady's fate has been averted. It has? The poor thing is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad. In the scheme of things, I'd say she's just fine. Yeah, she's not tied up, Missile's not dead, this is a win. It's not a complete victory, but there's less death. And look, you're not dead. Oh, you're right, we did it. We did it, didn't we? We did it. Well, to be precise, you're the one who did it. Huh? Me? I saved Miss Camilla? Yep. You're the one who let her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress. I can attest to that. Oh, thank you. Okay. Can I ask a question? Sure, what is it? What exactly are those strange powers of yours? Oh, you mean my ghost tricks? Apparently they're the power to manipulate inanimate objects. If they're ghost tricks, then can I do them too? I'm dead too, after all. I guess. That's how it goes, right? I've been staring at those donuts as hard as I could for a long time now, but they won't budge for me. Why do you suppose that is? I don't really know. I guess you just don't have that power. Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair! Sorry, but I guess not everybody who dies gets the powers of the dead. So what's gonna happen to me now? Nothing really, your death has been erased. You'll just go back to being a happy little doggy living your everyday life. But Mistle's ghost is still here. I guess this means goodbye. But we'll meet again sometime, right? Yeah, maybe, if you die again. What you did for me tonight, I'll never forget it. Heh, well, I guess we'd better be getting back to the present. Time to see what happens next in our story. And now a new present is born. The little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear, and the little doggy is wagging his tail happily. So what am I going to do now? I suppose we'll have to figure that out next time on Ghost Trick. Alright, let's take a quick break. I gotta head to the bathroom real quick. I'm very, very proud of how I was able to figure out most of that in advance. The details I needed to trial and error, but the trial and error was very fun. The rat, I feel so bad for that poor rat. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to head to the restroom and run an ad break while I am gone so that Twitch doesn't have a panic attack. I'll be back in a little bit, and I think we'll do one more section of the game before we finish for tonight. Make sure you stretch and get hydrated if you haven't. Mistle's so cute. I fucking the rat. I hit the rat with the cabinet and it flew. I feel so bad for the rat. It smells very good. It looks done. It smells delicious.
It has all the good stuff in it. And a fair job of hoisin sauce.
A fair double what sauce? You say that as if it's not some of the good stuff.
It is the good stuff. It's just hell to open.
Fair enough. Thank you for the stir fry.
Also, Violet, we are throwing the cheese out.
Okay. Alright. I am back. I have been delivered a dinner. Dinner is ready. I should probably get like a BRB screen set up. I'm surprised I forgot to do that. Yeah. I'm going to eat a little bit of dinner real quick while we are on break. And then add a note to myself to make a BRB screen. Alright, from Coolio, I just randomly had a dungeon run with Graha, Estinian, and Emmerich. This was not duty support or trust you. Oh. Oh! You got stuck with the role players. Fun. Nice, nice. Zordoom was fun. That's a very fun segment of the game. Is it all that much shorter than other Ratchet and Clanks? Because Ratchet and Clanks games are never all that long. Let's see. Rift Apart is 11. I'm going off how long to beat. Rift Apart is 11 hours for main story. Ratchet and Clank for PS2, the original one, is 12 hours. Going Commandos 13. Up Your Arsenal's 11 and a half. Tools of Destruction 12 and a half. So it's about in line with most of the games. But also, I'm thinking back to it, and you're right. It does feel shorter. And I wonder why that is. What makes the game feel shorter even though it's about the same length? I'm going to take a few more bites of my dinner, and then we'll get back for the last segment. That would make sense. That would make sense. Having stir fry for dinner tonight. It's a very spicy stir fry too. Or at least compared to what I normally have in my stir fries. I like it. I just haven't had a stir fry this spicy before. All right. Let's go ahead and get back to the game. Alright, hey everyone, and welcome back to Ghost Trick, where today we have saved Missil and Miss Camila from being murdered by this assassin named One Step Ahead. By assaulting a poor innocent rat and making it fly across the room, I still feel so bad about this. But now that Missil is safe, and now that Miss Camila is safe, let's see what we're gonna be doing now. I have the same question as you, Sissel. What's next? I think I'll watch for a while and see what happens. Reasonable. Make sure that things stay safe. What? Still the junkyard? Alright, got it. I'm on my way. I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. I can't let nearsighted Jigo beat me out on this one. I better hurry. Well, back to the junkyard then, I guess. What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I just know you did. Maybe I shouldn't answer it. Lynn! Alright, let's get out of here. Get me to that phone. There's that little doggy all curled up on the floor, dreaming away the life we worked so hard to get back for him. That's fine, but what's up with that core? The dead can't possess living creatures. That's one of the rules Mr. Desklam taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with a core? I better try possessing him and see. Interesting. Oh, it's you! It's, come to think of it, I never did ask you your name. How are you still a ghost? I'm concerned. I guess it's good we ran into each other again then. This is a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other. You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together, the drama, that tearful goodbye. I'm Missile. But you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remember me now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead? Of course, all of it. Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear, and the dead I meet in the ghost world develop a core when they return to the land of the living. And if I then possess that core, I can talk to that person. It looks that way, yes. Oh, could we talk to Lynn then? Interesting. Camila! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Well, I don't know if I'm okay exactly. You won't believe what just happened. Listen to me, you've got to get out of there right now. But what about dinner? I was thinking about spaghetti tonight. I won't be going back there for a while, and if you might be in danger if you stay there too. But I already was in danger just a little while ago. Meet me at that restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen on Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I don't know, that's pretty far and sounds ominous. Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? Oh, is that the thing I saw on the ceiling? I love music boxes. Is it a present for me? I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. I can't even get the lid open. Oh my god. It's the goddamn phone from Turnabout Sisters again. Or no, not the phone. It was the clock. The thinker. Oh no, we're doing this again. Then you can't very well call it a music box then, can you? More like just box. Just bring it, okay? It's kind of big and it's made out of wood. Okay, I will. Where is it? I kind of hid it in that room you're in. Oh? Excuse me? Lynn! No! How are we? Not again? No! How are we supposed to get over to the junkyard now? Oh crap. Darn, now I've dropped the phone in there too. Everything goes in the fish tank. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? But I sure hope Lynn's alright. I better get going. I know right where Dead End Drive is. But I never saw any music box around here. Where am I supposed to find it? Do you know where it is, Missile? Help me look, okay? Okay, this is all sorts of problems, but first we gotta find that music box. Thankfully, I know where it is. I saw it earlier. How do I get to you? Well, I guess the phone's dead now, too. What are the odds that would happen? Looks like our little lady's a bit of a klutz. Next thing you know, she'll be dropping that poor little doggy in the tank. No! Anyway, something is happening to Lynn. I better help Camila find her treasure. I don't know if it's because I lost my memory or what, but I don't seem to remember what a music box is exactly. Okay, we haven't tried spinning faster yet. Oh! There we go. Hell yes, centrifugal force. Okay, now get me back down there. Slow down. Okay, not centrifugal force. It's a fictitious force. I know. I'm a physics major. I know what I'm doing. Look at the tree! There you go. This is it, the music box. I guess it's an ornament now. Yippee! I'll leave the remote here. But don't you touch it, Missile. If the TV comes on, you'll start barking. I'd hate to find you flying underneath that wall when I came home. Okay, we gotta get to a phone. I imagine we're gonna use the neighbor's phone. We're gonna have Missile bark with the TV, jump across the wall to the neighbor, and then find her phone, is my current guess. Okay, I'm leaving now, Missile. I have to go help Lynn. She's like a sister to me, you know? You be good while I'm away, and no barking. I mean, they're being pretty obvious about Missile needs to bark. Seriously, he's got 4 tails! Still no peace with the little lady, and the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, I'm in a bit of a pickle of my own. With the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too, because there is something I must do. The question is, how do I go about getting out of here? I have such lucky timing with these chapter breaks. Amazing. Alright, got a new song, new illustration. Let's save. And let's keep going. Chapter 3. Once again, Lynn is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight. She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead and I can't lose her. I have to get to her and fast. Okay. Remote? No, I don't need to talk to Missile. I need to activate the remote. Get you barking. I'll knock this wall down! Please stay right there. Yes! She has a phone. If you keep that racket up, I'll bring this whole dilapidated building down on you. Did you hear what I just heard? You mean the lady next door's angry howl? No, forget that. It was the sound of a telephone ringing, coming from the apartment next door. Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down? Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do it for us. Yes, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it. Then you don't go near the wall. You stay over here. I'll go get crushed. Wiggling the painting doesn't help. I am begging you, lady. Please come back over here. Ooh, I do see there's a latch on her roof. Interesting. Okay, let's wait for you. Go down. That's mean. I'm not doing that. Come on now. Can't you bark any louder than that? Louder? But then that lady will knock the wall down on top of me. We'll worry about that when it happens. Anyway, I'm barking as loud as I can already. I need to have this little doggy put some more energy into it. Let's see. Wasn't there something else around here that could get a reaction out of him? I guess the mouse? The mouse would be my best bet, but... Oh! Right! Duh! Oh, he's having the time of his life. I'll pound this wall open! There goes the painting. Oh no! Well, we killed Missile. All that effort for nothing. I told you, didn't I? I told you I would knock the wall down on you. Missile? So this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh? It's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really. I'm still alive, aren't I? You are, but the TV and the star ornament aren't. Oh, I'll never bark again, not as long as I live. But wait a minute, it looks like all that commotion wasn't for naught. Huh? Your barking made her create a path for me. It did? But the wall is still standing just like before. But there are paths only the dead can see. Oh, those kind of paths! Alright, through the wine bottle then. Beautiful. So you're leaving, huh? I guess so. You're going to save Miss Camilla and Miss Lynn? I have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me. But you will save them, right? If it helps me along my way, then yes. I don't have any powers of the dead. I'm not even dead, actually. But I'm gonna find a way to go help Miss Camilla, too. Will we create our own paths, right, Missile? That's right. Okay, I'm leaving now. I guess this is our second goodbye. It is, isn't it? My name is Sissel. If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me. Sissel, huh? Got it. You know what, Sissel? I'm gonna create my own path just like you said. What are you going to do? No! Oh no! Missile, no! Missile! Oh no! Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. And I need to get some inspiration from the muses. All I need to get some inspiration from the muses is this bottle and some cheese. Here's to the boorish people next door. Alright, we should probably check on the... Ooh! We should probably check on the phone book, but first, are you alright, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl? I see the rat up there! Well, here I am in yet another strange room. What's with the oddly tense air of this place anyway? Now where's that little treasure I'm looking for? There it is, the telephone. Now if I can just borrow it. Okay, so... First off, let's free the mouse. Be free, little mouse friend! Actually... Oh, I feel so bad! We're tormenting this poor mouse. This thing is too heavy, I can't manipulate it. Maybe that woman built up her destructive power by hefting this puppy. It's more like a weapon than a book. Okay, so that's not helpful. Mouse, I really need you to find some way to assist me. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, you mustn't. I'm a married woman. Oh, she's one of those authors. And I'm a married man, but we cannot resist this any longer. I'm ready to abdicate it all for you, even if it means my ultimate ruination. Ruination. Is that even a word? And that abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. Ah, you're experiencing semantic satiation. This is going to nag at me until I'm sure. Well, I mean, you could come take a look at this dictionary. There, okay. Oh, there it is! Okay, hop over to the dictionary, but it's strange. I know I left this dictionary on the shelf. It's as if some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me. Perhaps my darling angel? Thank you for the delivery, ma'am. I do not like her. I do not like her, Sam I am. Mama! Okay, you... Going to check on your sick daughter. Oh, she has drill hair. What is it, my darling angel? Ow, my head hurts, Mama. You poor dear, no wonder with a fever of 102. Here's to a night of fever, hotter than the love of my prime mid- Oh my god! This lady! It's almost time to go out for my lesson. Can I take the night off? Yes, I suppose that would be best, but wait a minute. I bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you? Not especially. If I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and pretend I did. I go play with Camila next door or something. Here's to the blunt honesty of my darling angel. Hey, today's Papa's birthday. Oh, is it? Aren't we going to celebrate together? Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight after all. Mama, wait! I have just one thing to say. Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay? Whatever could you be talking about? I know what's going on, you know. You write novels, and Papa wants you to stop. But it was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. I want to go home. Oh my god, she kidnapped her own daughter. I hate her. I have known her for 5 minutes, but if anything happened to her, I would celebrate. Now, it is time for good little girls to go to sleep. Especially sick little girls. I hate you, Mama! As well you probably should. Updated the phone book. God, I keep forgetting to check the phone book. Let's do that real quick. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. My name is Sissel. I think there's a connection between me and Lynn, who witnessed my death. I was apparently trying to make a deal with a mysterious old man tonight. A woman who was at the scene of my death. Her name's Lynn. After she phoned the little girl in her apartment, I lost track of her. A hitman is after her again. He calls himself Nearsighted Jigo. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the detective Lynn and me, but he's gone now due to an unfortunate accident. He's probably the culprit behind my death and Lynn's death too, but his motives are unknown. Apparently he's planning to carry out a deal with me tonight, but I don't know the details. He's a hitman who, on the old man's orders, is targeting Lynn. His name is One Step Ahead Tango. He's Nearsighted Jigo's rival. Upon hearing that Lynn was still at the junkyard, he headed there at once. Her name is Camila. Over the phone, Lynn asked her to find the music box hidden in the apartment and bring it to the restaurant. A friendly little Pomeranian, his name is Missile. His mission is to protect the little girl who's his mistress. He's doing his best right now to create a path to do just that, by slamming into the door. Lynn's neighbor, she lives in an apartment decorated in red with her daughter. Apparently she's a novelist who moved here due to a disagreement with her husband. And the daughter of the woman in the purple. She has a fever of 102 and is resting in bed. Apparently she and Camila are friends. She isn't going out for her lesson tonight. As for the locations, the place where I lost my life, it appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and Lynn, who might have information about my death. An apartment in a strangely thick atmosphere. The woman in purple lives here. It's a world apart from Lynn's apartment next door. Lynn's home. A little girl and a small dog apparently live with her here as well. Because the little girl dropped the receiver in the fish tank, the phone line doesn't work. A music box was hidden in the ceiling. And nothing new on that one. Okay, just wanted to make sure we got up to date on that. I think with the lamp off, we just have to wait now and see what happens. Oh my, the lamp is out! Excuse me? Okay, what can I do with the dictionary? She brought this dictionary all the way over here to look something up. Irregardless, because that's a word, here it sits all alone. Either she forgot what she wanted to look up, or she forgot she even wanted to look anything up in the first place. Is irregardless really a word? What I would like to do is get her to burn the dictionary, because it would be funny. My darling lady, to think that you were a spy all along. What are you going to do to me, Mr. Prime Minister? I will arrest you and make sure you receive the proper penalty. Oh my, this is very steamy. Your sentence? To be imprisoned in my cell of love and punished by oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister. Oh, my dear lady. I'd hate to live in this Prime Minister's country. Wow. Okay, I've got to figure out some way. I'm stuck here. Unless I can get her to read the dictionary. Eek! What is going on? Oh, I made a typo! The telephone is right over there. If only I could get to it. I just need to jump over there somehow. I better keep my eyes open for just the right timing to make him... Okay. We have to jump in the ball as it's about to be thrown. Got it. Okay, wait for her to start typing. Okay. Crumple that up. I'm gonna hop in. Thank you for the free ride. I'm sorry, did that just fall in her bed? Oh dear. Okay, open the wastebasket. Ah, that elevates it and gets us to the phone. Hello, is that you? How many times are you going to make me tell you? Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me. I think you're the one who needs to change his mind. Please, put yourself in my position. You can write your novel just as well from home. So he's not trying to stop her from writing the novel then. Until you change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if that means forever! Let me talk to Amelie, then, at least. You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her nightmares. I want to talk to Papa. Now, I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight. Please, wait a minute. Don't try to call again. I won't answer. I refuse to answer. Such relationship drama. Alright, well, we've got a couple places to go. We could go to the Trouble Man's apartment, but I think going to the junkyard is probably more important. But actually, I think we're gonna go ahead and take a break right now. I'll see everyone next time as we figure out where we want to go on Ghost Trick. Alright, I think that's gonna be about it for tonight. This has been fun! I am very curious where it's going to go next. But so far, yeah, I have been very, very, very much enjoying this game. Before we hop off for the night, how was it for everyone? Hope everyone enjoyed themselves. Given we're only at about like 8 o'clock in game, and it sounds like the game will end at sunrise, we've got quite a few chapters to go, I think. Very excited to see what happens next, though. Though the fact that we kind of have a branching path here now is interesting. I get the feeling that when we go to the junkyard, there's not going to be anyone there. Lynn's going to be long gone, so our only lead will be the Troubled Man's apartment, and hopefully we'll figure out something there. Though, right now, they don't seem connected too much beyond, like, just being Lynn's neighbor. So, but holy crap! Oh my god, the book she's writing! Oh my! She is Whew! Good for her! I'm not judging, I just didn't expect that in this game. I did not expect it at all. I was not prepared. Very steamy. Very, very steamy. And the whip? And the political drama? Oh my. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. This was fun. Thank you everyone for joining. We will be back next week, same time. Yeah, exactly. I'm not kink shaming. I'm kink asking why. Yeah. We'll be back next week, same time. Continue with more Ghost Trick. And we'll see how far we get. So far I'm feeling good about this. I might turn this into I might cut this up into a YouTube Let's Play. But we'll see. If I do that, it'll start probably after Let's Play 17 starts, which should be, Monday. And if I do start putting this up episodically on YouTube, it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday time slot kind of thing. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. This was fun. And I will see everyone next week for more Ghost Trick. Oh yes, and before we go, I almost forgot. I want to see if there's anyone streaming right now who I want to raid. Let's see, who is streaming right now that I might want to raid? Anyone I'm following? Let's see. Nope, nobody I'm following is streaming right now, so no raid tonight. Fair enough. I'll see everyone next week for more Ghost Trick then.